Okay, let me do 2 jollof rice with chicken, stewed chicken. You don't have chicken. What happened to the chicken? What happened to the chicken? Is it finished, or you guys haven't had chicken in the last couple of days? Yes. Okay. Let me do. I'll do beef. Beef is fine. Sure. All right. Tell them as soon as possible. All right. Thank you. When you're in Nigeria, that you don't even know that accent just come out of you.
So that's what I was gonna ask you. Just the importance of knowing your heritage and your people, and having the blessing to truly know your identity, to speak to your people in your dialect. I hear it all the time, like, oh, he always switching his accent, but like I said, us in America, we don't even know where we from, but you do. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's important to. It's important every time I'm able to come here and just be around Nigerians, and this is one thing that I'm excited about, because I've been to a lot of places in the world, and any and every place I've been to, just run into Nigerians, real Nigerians. It's the smile and the joy that we get on the inside, because now we can actually speak to each other with our dialect. We can actually just be comfortable talking to one another and know that we're speaking our native tongue, our language, our broken English. And it was something I missed for a while. Like, I was raised in the U.S. for the most part, and after a while, you just kind of crave it. You crave it. It's in your body. You feel it. Your soul needs it. It needs to replenish. It needs to reattach with its roots. And that's what this does for me every time I'm here. Got the tea in that. Let's open that Nigerian dish. Woo! This, you do a little dance like this.
What is it?
This one be correct jollof rice. See as he fine. See as they arrange and well. Look am. This one is fried plantain, but here we call am dodo. This is dodo. This one, look am well. This is fried turkey and cooked turkey. When you chop this one, strong like bull, so the power comes. It's extremely important for me to be hands-on, because that's just how my life works, especially in the sport that I'm in. I know if I want to do it right, my hands have to be on it. And obviously with my partners, I was fortunate enough to get good enough partners to where they're going to carry out the rest. But I have to be here to show my face. Those fighters have to understand, or those people in the organization, they have to understand that, yes, I'm a part of this, and I will do everything to be a part of this, to help this be successful.
Compliment. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome. Yes, this way.
Shake up, come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
Please come.
Please come.
Sorry. Thank you. I want to take personal with you. Okay. My friends are a big fan, so I said I must take a personal for them.
Yeah, well.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
kábíyèsí bàbá bá kọ́ dáyé o bá ṣe dáyé bọ́lọ́run Elédùmarè bá kábíyèsí Abdulwazir Ọmọgbọ́láhàn àṣìbáyé lè ní gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá dáwọ́ lé lẹ́nu kó já sí rere o ẹ̀dẹ̀kọ́ ọdún ẹkú yèdú ẹ̀mí aṣọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́ ẹ̀tọ́ ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe ń ṣe orí àpèrè tẹwà yẹ ẹ̀ nípa sán níbẹ̀ o gbogbo báyìí lọ́wọ́ máa ń yọjú orí ẹ̀rọ máa yọjú gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tá yín lọ́nà ẹ̀yọ sówó ẹ̀yọ sọ́mọ ẹ̀yọ sálàáfíà ara tẹ̀mí gígùn àríbẹ̀ àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
bó ti lè wù kọ́pọ̀ tó ti nínú máa ju tí wọn lọ lágbára Elédùmarè báyìí lágbára Elédùmarè báyìí orípò tẹwàá wà ibà ẹ gbogbo ẹ lò tọ iye arẹkùn arẹkùn ló ń gbé iye ara yóò ní parẹ́ mọ́ yín lára àbámọ̀ wá kéré ó tóbi inú ọdún yẹn ní mọ̀ lábúrú ó ti wá ń da fún yín a máa da fún yín kalẹ̀ àbámọ̀ kéré wá tóbi pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn àlejò tó wá kí náà báyìí wọn ní mọ̀ lágbára lọ́hùn dáadáa tó fi lé sínú ọ̀nà máa bá láyà tàlàáfíà àríbà àṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
I would like to introduce as well the champion, Kamaru Usman, the UFC welterweight champion, Kashuddin Usman as well, his brother, William Lee Harris, who came with them as well, myself, Mario Wani, our partner, Natalia Belusova, and yeah, we are here on a courtesy visit and see what we can do for the kingdom and how we can be part of the progress that Mr. Oniru had just stated of the progress and development of Oniru land in a partnership.
It's a great pleasure for us to come and visit you, sir. Mario told us about all the great achievement that you've done in the short, in 2 years, which is amazing. And this is the opportunity for us to, definitely pay the visit and come see you. And also, if I could, to introduce my brother, but I don't look at him as my brother. I look at him now as he's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, yes. Kamaru Usman, yes. From Nigeria. That's why he represents, he started fighting. He's always made sure the world knows, although we grew up in the United States, that our blood comes from Nigeria. And that will always represent Nigeria no matter what. That's why he's always carried the flag, even when it wasn't convenient for him to carry it. He always represents. His nickname is the Nigerian Nightmare. Yes. For a reason. We want the world to know that Nigeria will never carry last, no matter how bad they try to portray the narrative in the world. We are here to represent Nigeria. And when Mario, we started discussing, we formed this partnership. We wanted to make sure that, he wanted to make sure that he starts something, he started a foundation, a platform, to grow the youths, to make sure that we've, bring it back home. Or everything that we've learned, learn abroad, that we bring it back home to try to help the new generation to be one day be like him or even better than him. So that's why we are here today, sir. Thank you so much.
The sports that you do may not be that popular in Nigeria, but as Mario and I discussed, it's a good opportunity for you to come and let the youth know that they have opportunity in that sport. It's an individual sport, and whatever you can do and whatever we can do from this end, we will be able to support you.
When you talk about Nigeria, you're talking about one of the richest nations in the world. One of the most rich in resources and minerals across the world. And we only get a bad rep because the organization is not what it needs to be. But that's going to take time. That's going to take the right people in place to be able to create those organizations that are going to shape everything. We are one of the richest and one of the most powerful nations in the world based on our resources. But it doesn't reflect that way across the world. And that's what we're gonna work hard to try to bring back, because if you look at it, how are we not thriving? Look at the film industry, we're thriving. Look at the music industry, we're thriving. Look at the sports industry, we are thriving. But what do we have to show for it when the organization's not there?
This day is a special day for us, we say Happy New Year, Happy 2022. Today is the 3rd of January 2022, and we're really happy to have, on a courtesy visit to the Kingdom of Oniru, the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, the champion, Kamaru Usman. It's a great inspiration to Nigerians in general, because he has been a champion for so long and promotes excellence. And this is something we want to associate with Nigeria as a brand going forward. I think he's a great ambassador for his sport. I think he's a great ambassador for our country. And we are more than happy to have him associate with us in our kingdom. And I think, the arrangements, the relationship will be mutually beneficial, to both parties. So we're really excited to have him here, and we really look forward to working with him and his team, to develop, the kingdom, to develop the sport, to give young people new opportunities and something else to look up to look forward to as we go through 2022.
It's always crazy, meeting the people in power. It's always a crazy experience, especially in a different part of the world. I've met presidents, met kings, met princes, and every time it's always crazy, especially when you're in a different part of the world than where you were raised. To see the custom, to see the tradition, it's amazing. That was great. This is the person that we need to see in order to be able to find and have that foundation to build what we want as far as creating the infrastructure for future generations to come. So somebody has to do the work. Somebody had to do the work for me to be in the position that I am in. So now we have to do the work to put the future generations in their position and give them their opportunities.